All right, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. I hope me phone you. This will mark the first lesson for this group. I just wanted to address a few things. Gonna model, but I am being too strict on access to machines like computers. But nyata pa niya ba na ngiya so gamit bona it's practical stuff that na machine mala shiwa alo mata attach the cura mare kanchi asron at azan computer ko assignment in your classroom you will not go anywhere. And nyamajiba marakana no group amahai but that person will not be responsible for anything. No, that majiba every single person in the group yama now responsible for something. That a time make sure when I'm a shama anybody in the group who have access to a computer. I love a video because I want you to learn this thing and change your life. Like do something important with this stuff. That normal serious then you practice or it will just be a waste of time and my time. A waste of your time and my time. I mean time I could use it to do something, and time no video you could use it for something else. That no zanga seriously then there's no need to even start. Tana you have access it's and then you can sit down as steady it to be very very helpful. So let me get that out of the way. Let me welcome all of you again to this group. Me Iganongi Amato, and I'll hold every one of you responsible for your assignments. I will hold each one of you responsible for your assignments. Now, every week, Sunday, assignments will be due. So I'll give you assignments every week. Every week we'll cover a few things. Then we go over them. You do your assignments, and then by Sunday you have to submit them. So that's it. So let's just go on straight to what we want to do today. Web development basically web development when you need a website whatever you see is what the web developer has done. Amade no anyis nglo program na pokpon la over phone ji alo browser nka computer ji. So me have a browser me as on the course ya my Chrome. If you have Chrome, you are golden. Never download Chrome. And then we'll also use some text editor. Now, nyama Linux Linux OS zam like that. Now matter here, if you need me to do a video on how to set up a Linux system, laptop or computer, instead of using Microsoft Windows or Mac iOS, I think was Linux. Linux, there are so many hundreds and hundreds of variations or distros of Linux. So, and they are all free. So Amazon Linux, because everything I need for work is also Linux based. Amazon Linux all the time. So this is my own personal computer at home, and I'm running Linux. So never download Notepad++ alo text wrangler na la markeji nyama zama on mala Linux jita mangizam sorry about that noise. Linux zanta just a simple text editor. I don't want you to download any fancy thing. Just Node++ is fine. So today we start with HTML. So what we are talking about is HTML5. That is what we're going to learn. And then let me video me have a strong JavaScript. Me have a strong JavaScript. Probably we probably even do CSS before JavaScript. That me as strong HTML5, me as strong CSS, and then me as strong JavaScript. Okay, so me I just gonna work with HTML today. Then we'll move on to something else. Okay, so HTML kwenye technology kashona in a browser. So if you are on a browser, let's say you go to Wikipedia. I don't know if you guys can see my screen properly, but now either Wikipedia, if you are, everything you are seeing here is HTML. In fact, now you close on inspect source layer, you see that all of this is HTML. Everything you are seeing on the screen is HTML. So this is why we will learn all of this stuff so that we can create a screen, a web browser, a web page like this. So HTML, but fika CSS cho CSS in things are called position. So let's see how this search box is in the middle, like right in the center of page here. You use CSS to center it, like how this globe is also centered. You use CSS. How this text is blue and this is black, how things are positioned on the page, you use CSS. Now after CSS, I will learn JavaScript, but when you click on something on the page, what happens is taken care of with JavaScript. JavaScript didn't have functionality web page. For example, let's just do something we all know, apply. So if I click on even JavaScript, but no click search, JavaScript is doing the background work to bring you here. But yeah, so Flow is in the Ketu South district in the Volta region of Ghana. So JavaScript, so we'll start with HTML. So HTML is any file you write HTML code in a end it with .html. For example, now the name, if I want to name this file right now, I can say lesson1. lesson1.html. Number save.html. So for example, let me just do it this way. Let me say I want to control S is when you control S is save now. So let me go to document. So this I will change the name from here to lesson1.html. So this is lesson1.html. That file the shadow come strong I call assignment the shadow. Then I come here name here. So if any name you want to name it, you can give it any name here. You can give it any name here. I can call this one my name. I can say Walashi .html. It just will end with any name you use at all must end with .html, so that me now computer nya na HTML file program ya file my HTML file programming with that. So for this one I will just say lesson1.html. okay, must save it in your documents. Okay, so I'll just hit save, and so now it is saved. So Miajagoma with comments. So comment, what is a comment? Comment I kwenye text equal program I computer ma read go va amagbotola read it. So for example, if I want to nama assignment oga me as a comment the code namanya angi. So for example, for a comment in HTML it's this sign forward dash another forward, okay. Then between anything you put between these two, the two stars in between the forward slash is a comment. Computer ma read go. Sama da ka kena do uber assignment ro damba lesson 1 assignment ana kwedo dama. Then I'll my akpo anya bana ni ma commenting ma, for example my time global nyanko, so I can say name, then I'll say Walashi Nyalete. then I'll say matin. So every line I'll put this here, or I can just go straight. And then I'll say assignment. If I can spell assignment, can I say assignment 1 solution? Then I'll enter. Then I'll say date. Then I will say this date. What is today's date? 4/16 2020. Sorry, America styles on. So anything between this / and / computer ma read go but nyana ma hoba assignment yana do file down lesson1.html or assignment and do that ma, then I will know that this file belongs to you. This is my name. You will know that this belongs to me. This is my name. This is the assignment I am sending to you, and this is the date. So anytime you are writing code that you use comments, you want to put something there for somebody else, a human, to read and see what you are doing. I think I'll quit the comment, man. So we will use comments a lot. So for example, if you are writing some code somewhere and you want to say, okay, this is where I put my the heading ikatanwe the fima burner. Okay, so my heading is here. Well, this is my heading. Okay, under ita, then I'll put my heading. Okay, as code, my code here. But if a human being sees this, they will know this is my heading. But the computer will not read that information. Okay, all right. So now we know how to put use a comment. So every time you send me your assignment, I need you to give me this information: your name, the assignment, and the date. Then also, then your group here, then put the people in the group here. So I can say Owusu, right? Owusu Adansi alo. I can say Owusu Adansi. What's your other name? I don't remember. Please forgive me. Nyasusu Hojo Egbanto. So all the people in the group. So the computer will never read anything between this / star and then star /. Okay, so remember that those are comments. All right, so let me let me do this. Okay, all right. Okay, so now me as strong CSS HTML. Okay, so HTML is just tags. Number tag is just a tag is something that starts with this less than and ends with greater than. Okay, so in HTML code everything is in a tag. Okay, but now let's learn the structure of HTML5. Okay, for the structure of HTML5 you have to start the document with document, I mean the program or the code. You have to start with something like this. So you have doc type, then HTML, and then you close it. So you have to open your tag and you have to always close it. Less than, greater than. That is when you open and close. So in HTML5 the first line of code you have to write so all of this the computer doesn't care about it, but this is the thing the computer will start reading. This one on number 5. Okay, I hope you guys can see this very well. Let me see if I can increase. Let me see. I don't know. I hope you guys can see the screen very well. Let me see. Is there a way to magnify this? Wait, let me see. Hold on. Okay, let me see if I can get this done. Well, I don't know. Let me not waste your time. So doc type HTML, close it. Then under it, now we are telling the computer this is an HTML document. Okay, because remember me as from CSS, me as from JavaScript. So you have to let the computer know what kind of code is in this document. It says at the top here h.html, but here too we have to put it here. So under iter, we'll put something called HTML tag. Okay, and then we have to close it. So closing is /HTML and then close. So this is the first tag, opening tag, and this is the closing tag. So you have to remember that. Remember, Abana, the first full tag are in your opening, and then the second one in your closing tag. So the difference between the opening and the closing is just there is a / here. Okay, there's a / before the HTML. Okay, so here, so remember everything is in a tag. So if I say something is in a tag, it means it's between the opening and the closing tag. So we are going to learn a lot of tags. Okay, so here I will open here inside here. I'll open it like that. Usually it will be some like inside here you start putting your code here. I think I'm doing something wrong. Okay, here instead instead of I will say here I'll start in the middle here, and I'll start typing my code. I will, just to make it easy to read, I will just hit enter, and then that gives me all this space. So I'll hit tab key. Then here in the HTML, then we'll have a head, and then close head. Then we'll have what follows head. We have body, and then close body. So we have head, and then we have body. So the structure is, first you have to give the doc type, which is this one. Then you follow it with HTML open and HTML close. Then you have a head HTML open and close, and then you have a body HTML open and close. That is what we need to know. So in this excuse me, in this now, if you have a structure, so in the header you can open it just to make it look nice. Okay, so here that title, things like title go in the head. So title, so title of my page about title, so we can say I can just say page title. Okay, that one shows in page title. I show now. If you see this one says W Aflau Wikipedia, that is the title. Okay, so so we have page title, and then in the body, so you can put a few things also in the body. We can even put a meta here, which they like, you have like chart set, which will be like UTFS 8, but you don't worry about all of that. Me more stronger later in some of that, but right now we know that in the header you can put a page title, and then in the body you can actually put the content of your web page. So example, what is happening in the content in the page itself, or in your body, page body and tema. Okay, so let's learn a few things. Let's learn a few how do you call it, tags. Okay, we will start with the basics. Okay, let's learn let's start with the heading tag. Okay, so the heading tag, we have different types of heading. So this one, remember, a tag is always less than equal to greater than. So let's go to H is heading. So we have H1, close H1. Then we have H2, open, close H2. We have H3, close H3, and then we have H4, close H4. Then we have I mean, I think we have up to H5. Yeah, but let's stop at H4 for now. Okay, so once again, everything lives within a tag that will come inside H1. I will say, I'll just say H1 heading. Okay, then I will say in the middle inside, I'll say H2. I'll say H2 heading. Okay, and then here I'll say H3 heading. Then here I'll say H4 heading. Like that. So those are headings. Headings. Let me see if I can save this and open the document. So if I come here in my documents, I'll see lesson1.html. So now open it with my Chrome. Just right click and open with Chrome. Normally show Chrome directly. So open with, on Windows, I have open with, then you select Chrome. Okay, so here is Chrome and there it is. So your browser show H1, H3, H2, H3, H4. I don't know why I did H3 here. So this is H2. So let me go back and refresh my page. So H1, H2, H3, H4. So H1 is the largest. H2 follows, H3, and then H4 follows. Those are the headings. So if you go on a web page, you know, some things are bigger, some things are smaller. Like Google is bigger than this text here, search Google. And search Google is bigger than free courses, web store. I mean, so you make use of all of these headings to, you know, use different font sizes. All right. Okay. So now after heading, let's learn some other one more tag. Let's learn about the paragraph tag. So paragraph tag is a P tag. We call it P. Open it, close. You know, P. So I will just say this is a paragraph. Okay, I will say this is my first paragraph. All right, and then you can use multiple, you know, paragraphs. You can use multiple tags. Okay, so then I'll say this is another paragraph. So you can use many P tags, you can use many, it depends what you're doing. Now we are just trying to learn the kind of tags we need. Okay, so after learning P tag, we went to learn a very important tag also. This one is the link. Okay, so let's do an anchor tag, which is an A. So here is A. So in the A tag, this is how you close it. So in the A tag, you come inside the first A. Okay, inside the first A, then you do href. It's a property. So tags have properties. Okay, so some tags have properties, some don't, but you're just going to have to learn which ones have properties that you can use. So for example, the anchor tag, which is a link, which is something like if you click on a link, it will take you to another website. It will show you which website you want to go. You have to give it which website it must go. So this href gives you which website it must go. So I will put it in a quotation mark, then I'll say www.ghanaweb.com. Okay, I don't know if that is even correct. Let me go to ghanaweb.com and see if it's real. ghanaweb.com, is it good? Okay, good. So ghanaweb.com works. So let's do that. So inside the actual tagger, remember this is a property. Okay, we are still within the first A. So the inside here, just like we did here with the insider, inside here we'll say click me to go to Ghana Web homepage. Okay, all right. So now let's save that. And now let me go to my website and see if I can do that. Let me just reload page. and now I have a link here that says click me to go to Ghana Web. If I click on it, it will take me to ghanaweb.com. Oh, it says it's not found. So let's see what we did wrong. www.ghanaweb.com, but it did not go to your, it says your file was not found. Interesting. How do we solve that problem? How do we solve that problem? Interesting. All right, let's close this and let's go back and find our file again. So this is a lesson. I'm trying to make you see how programming is. Okay, you do some things, you think you got it right, but you test it and then it does not work. Okay, so wait. I think let me just take this. This is not my assignment. Okay, here we go. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's see. Why is it not working? Why? Okay, so let's see. Maybe we can do https. Okay, / www. Okay, let's try that. Let's save. Go back to our lesson file. Open with this, and let's click on it. Oh, now it goes. So you see, the mistake I did was that I did not add this security connection. We'll learn about all this, what HTTPS mean and what HTTP means. We'll learn all of it later. But so you see that I entered just www.ghanaweb.com, but it will not go here. It will not work here. So I have to come back here and change this to this full URL before it went. Okay, so at the same time, you can change this to like google.com. I mean, whichever website you want to use. You can go back. Let's refresh and let's go here. See, it takes us to google.com. You can make it go to any website at all you want. You see, so that is what we are doing. We are learning. So that is the A tag. Okay, very important tag. Okay. Also, you can also create a button. Okay, so let's create a button. Let's just do button tag. Okay, and close button. All right, and in this button we are going to just put inside the button here, we say click me, so when we can say that when the button is clicked, what will happen when the button is clicked. Okay, so we can say this button also has another function called on click. Okay, on click, but let's not do that right now. Let me just show you what the button is, then we'll learn about all of this later. Okay, so let me go to this and open there. So now we have a button. Okay, see, there's a button. I just created this button. All right, so we have learned a few things today. Our lesson is getting too long. I usually want to keep it within 15 minutes long, but this is almost 30 minutes. So this is the first one, but let's just take it this one. But next ones will be short. Okay, sorry about this. So today we learned about the H tags, the heading tags. We learned about the P tags, and then we also learned about the anchor tag, and then we learned how to make a button. All right, so this is our first lesson. Our next lesson we will make we will continue building on this, and then in a few days or a few weeks we will choose one web page that we want to create, and then we'll like maybe by then we would have learned a lot of things, and then we can use that web page as an example and recreate it, okay, for ourselves. All right. Okay, so thank you very much. If you have any questions, put it in the comment. One thing I want to tell you is that I tried recording and posting directly to the group, but the file size got very large. So I think Google YouTube is going to be the best option for us. If you go on YouTube, you can download the video from YouTube onto your phone, but YouTube is the best option because it was the number record directly to WhatsApp. The file was becoming very big. Okay, so I want to save you guys data, so let's do it from that way. All right, thank you, and Have a great rest of your time. Go and learn all this stuff, play with this stuff, and try to create something. You can paragraph, you can put a whole paragraph, you can put a whole note there. For example, you're telling either fiafiak or anything about flower, you can schedule out, you can click there and copy any text at all you want and paste it inside here. You can write a whole 100 page one like a full page text at and paste it. If you have, it doesn't matter how long this text is, it can be as long as you want, as short as you want. Everything you can, everywhere we put text, it can be as long or as short as you want. So don't be limited to what is here. You can put a whole thing there. Okay, so go play with this, and I want everyone to be able to create their own copy of lesson 1 HTML document and create all these tags and run it. Okay, when you run it, take a screenshot, just use your phone, take a picture of your browser and post it in the group. Okay, and let me know that was your lesson 1. Okay, thank you, and God bless you all. Be safe, keep your hands clean. If you're going outside into public, wear your mask. Okay, keep everybody safe. All right, God bless. Bye.